Hello YouTube, this is Tanji Michelle coming at you today to talk about love. You were designed for greatness, and great you shall be. I am coming to you today from a beautiful, beautiful park here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. This is a park I used to bring my children to when they were little, and they would, run and play. And I also used to walk. There's a nice walking trail, and there's softball, and it's just a beautiful park here in beautiful Rock Hill, South Carolina. I no longer live in Rock Hill, South Carolina, but I had to take care of some business here today, so I figured why not stop in the park, one of my favorite places, and do a video. Today, well, first let me explain to you guys who maybe haven't seen my videos in the past. My platform is that I am a survivor, a victim of childhood sexual abuse, and I am taking on a mission to reach out to as many people as possible to help people to overcome childhood sexual abuse. And in my videos, I like to bring the information. It's kind of sensitive in nature, and it's not a topic that a lot of people really feel, open about discussing. So I bring the information to you in a way that it can be received by multiple people, because it's my goal for the Lord to expand my territory and help as many people as possible. So I was led to include some things in my videos, such as music and some humor. So when I was a child growing up, was in the 70s, and so some of the music that I play would be from the 70s. I'm not here to offend anyone, but if you are offended, I apologize, and but I have to do what I feel led to do. I am a Christian woman, but I do believe that I have to do what I'm called to do. So the song that I'm playing right now is a song by Teddy Pendergrass, and it's talking about love, believing in love. I like this song because he is saying believe in love. He believes in love, and I'm here to tell you that you too, if you don't believe in love, you can believe in love. You should believe in love. So I'll play a little bit of it at the end too, but just 1 second here. I like the words.
Tell me, don't you?
Someone will say that to you one day. Never did they think he'd find a woman like you. If you're a woman or a man, it could be a woman, even a man can say that. Well, a man can say that to a woman, or a woman can say that to a man. Love is love. So here's the thing. Today I'm coming to you to talk about love. If you were a victim of childhood sexual abuse, then you may have days where you feel like that you don't believe in love, or that you're not worthy of love, or that no one loved you when you were a little child. No one listened to you. No one saw you. You may have had days where you felt that you were invisible. Speaking of which, let me show you my eyes. The sun is bright out here, so that's why I have my shades on. But see, I'm here, alive and well. But these shades, I love my new shades, and they keep the sun from glaring in my eyes. So anyways, so I just want you to know that you are definitely worthy of love. You're worthy of being loved. You're worthy of loving others, and it's not your fault if you to a point where you feel like, I don't believe in love. Guys are jerks, family are crazy, or no one was there for me when I was a child, and excuse me, my bag fell. You just may have felt that no one loved you growing up, but I'm here to tell you, first of all, that's not true. Even though it may feel that way, the truth of the matter is that you were loved by somebody. Somebody loved you. They may not have showed it in a way that you can receive it, but you were definitely loved. I'll tell you a little bit about my story in regards to this particular topic. Growing up, I didn't feel I was a kind of shy kid, an introvert, which probably is what made me a good target for the abuser, because I was very shy. I was very quiet. And so I didn't get a whole lot of attention. So there were times where I didn't feel loved. And I'm sure my parents and my grandparents, they probably had no idea that that's what I was feeling. I was feeling that my brothers were loved more than I was, because they got a whole lot more attention than I did. And one of the reasons they got more attention than I did was because they voiced, they were boys, and they did more. They were, as some people like to say, they were bad. They were always in trouble, always doing stuff, always breaking the rules. So they got more attention, where I tried to focus more on doing the right thing so I didn't get in trouble. And I grew up in a household where they believe in giving spankings, whippings, whatever you want to call it. And so I was like, that looked like it hurts, and I don't want no parts of it. So I kind of remained introvert and felt unloved. And then when the abuse occurred, I didn't feel like there was no one I could tell, because I wasn't getting much attention from anyone that I felt that I could confide in. So who can a child tell when no one is giving them attention? At what point do you tell someone? At what point do you tell your mother that you're being abused when your mother is not spending a lot of time with you, making you feel loved? And this is not against my mother. I love my mother dearly. She's gone home to be with the Lord. But I'm just saying, and as far as parenting goes, how can a child go to their parent and say, somebody touched me, or somebody did something that I don't think is right, or whatever, if the opportunity never presents itself, as that's what the child may feel? Is that, when do you tell? You're not cooking together, you're not doing laundry together, you're not going for walks together, you're not spending any time, any quality time together with the child. So when is a good time to tell? And as a small child, I didn't ever see a good time to tell, until I got to a point where I was just completely fed up. It was like, I'm not going to take this anymore. As I got older, I tried telling, and then I only said a little bit, hoping that there'd be some questions asked, and then there's no questions asked. So that was the end of that. But anyway, I want to tell you guys that you are definitely worthy of love. You are definitely loved now, and you were loved when you were a child. And if you're a child looking at this, you are loved. You are also loved now. It's just that some people don't show love to children in a way that makes the children feel loved. I can remember one training I went to where I was working with kids, and the guy that was my boss, he told me, he said, whenever a child, and it was small children, so what he said to me was, whenever a child comes to you with a problem, no matter how minor it is, no matter how simple it is to you, it's a big deal to them. So whenever they come to you with the concern, or issue, whatever, you address it immediately. And I thought, wow, that's interesting, because I'm thinking that's different than the way I was raised. I was raised that children are supposed to stay out of grown folks' business, be quiet when grown folks are talking. Just, you're supposed to be almost invisible. If you're not bleeding, leave the adults alone. That's basically the way I was trained, a very authoritarian type of childhood upbringing. So as I was taught that with working with children, is you address the child's concern immediately, no matter how simple or minor that it is. And if you do that as a parent, even if you're working in the public system or daycares or anywhere you're working with children, if a child comes to you with a problem, you address it immediately, and that way you can find out if there's more to what the child is saying to you, what they're trying to say to you. So I found that very interesting, and it actually ended up being very good. It was a very good experience for me to actually be there for children. And there's the things that would make a small child cry, as far as just playing on a playground. Oh, he took my ball, and then I have to go and address the issue Why did you take the ball? Was it on purpose? You know, I asked multiple questions to get to the root of it and resolve the problem. If that could happen in these households of some, you know, some children that are suffering abuse or have suffered abuse, if that had happened, there'd be a lot more reports of the childhood sexual abuse, because more would have come to the forefront. Also, more children would have been able to get help or get out of those situations. So that's just a, you know, some advice. You can use it if you like. If you find it meaningful to you, then use it. If not, then don't. But here again, I just want you to know that you are loved. Believe in love. Just know that you love yourself first and foremost. Love yourself, and then love God or whoever you pray to. I'm not a judge. I'm a human being. God made me to be who I am, and I'm not here to my platform is not about any specific religion. My platform is about helping people from all walks of life, from all nationalities, from all cultures. I even, you know, believe that I'll be in areas where there have to be interpreters, because God is love. So I'm here to help. If you would like to have me as a guest speaker at your church or organization, please feel free to contact me. I'll leave the contact information in just a few moments. Also, I can speak to you one-on-one, and you can just shoot me an email, and I will respond back to you, and we could either talk on the phone or do WhatsApp if you're in another country, or however. We'll work out the details once you contact me. So anyway, contact me at Tangi Michelle, that's TONGIEMACHELL at gmail.com. That's Tangi Michelle at gmail.com, and I will return your email. So anything else I need to say to you today other than you are loved? Oh, also another point that works for me with believing in love and believing in yourself and loving yourself. When you listen to love songs, listen to love songs. Even if you're not in love, even if you don't have a significant other or a special person, you know, in your life, you can listen to love songs and sing the song to yourself. Like, you'll be amazed at how wonderful that will make you feel. So we'll take it out with Teddy. Teddy Pendergrass. Believe in love. Have a fantastic day, and don't forget to love yourself. Put yourself in the love song. Sing the love song to yourself. No one can change the way that you feel about yourself. No one can love you more than you love yourself. What you have with yourself is real. It's real and true. And it reflects in your everyday life. It reflects on how you deal with other people. So, anyway, love yourself. Toodles. Love you to the moon and back. You were designed for greatness, and great you shall be. Bye.